This question I encountered it while I was preparing for my medical entrance exam. And the question is like, how many cervical vertebrae does a giraffe has, right? If you think about it, giraffe has a pretty long neck. So it could have like 18 cervical vertebrae, could have 12 or 9, but then it has 7, right? The reason it has 7 is because, like I say here, it's because it's a mammal, right? So it's not an esoteric fact, right? What it is a common denominator type of question, right? What that means is, because if you know that giraffe is a mammal and all mammals have 7 cervical vertebrae, then you just like know the answer to all the questions about like how many cervical vertebrae does a mammal has, right? It could be giraffe, it could be anything, it could be a blue whale, it could be a bat, it could be anything, right? While preparing for my USMLE, I noticed that there are a lot of common denominator type of question, right? Sometimes, like if you did not know a common denominator type of question exists, or if you did not know the underlying principle that they are trying to like ask you in this very question, then this question is a very difficult question. Like who is supposed to know the number of cervical vertebrae of all the animals in the world, right? It's just not possible. But then if you just know that mammals have 7 cervical vertebrae and all mammals have that, then it's about knowing that fact, right? Knowing what a common denominator is will not just like help you answer this question correctly, but also like help you prepare in a certain way, right? Mammals having 7 cervical vertebrae is still a factoid that you need to remember, right? But that factoid is generalizable, right? It can be applied to many different situations. Pouring in effort to remember such factoids are more important. Making an Anki card about that factoid is way more effective. But then very soon I'll also demonstrate like what the actual website is, and then we'll go through maybe a few questions from the actual website, and then we'll try to see if that helps anyone.